Hello and good evening, and welcome to another edition of Up the Reds with me, Andy Canby. So, if you like this video, give us a like, share this, subscribe. Okay, this is all things Liverpool with me, Andy Canby. So, Brentford today at Anfield. Well, that was a much improved performance by the Reds today after the last couple of games. It was really entertaining game from our point of view. Okay, we did start slowly, first 10-15 minutes. It's to be expected. Interesting lineup today, as we saw Simicast played left back. Incidentally, I named him man of the match. And if you watch my last video on here, last but one, should I say, after the Toulouse game, he did have a poor 45 minutes and he got hauled off, and rightly so. But we saw Kostas Tsimikas at his best today in a Liverpool shirt. It took him about 15 to 20 minutes to settle into the game in the first half, but I thought his defending, his ball distribution after that time was spot on. I named him man of the match because he got 2 assists. It's dead. Most people are saying Virgil was man of the match. He was colossal. Virgil of old. I don't disagree with that. I thought Virgil was superb. I thought Joel Matip was superb today. I thought Trent was brilliant defensively today as well. So, and Ali's Ali. I mean, Ali made a great save when it was 0-0 in the first half. It could have been 5. A couple of offside decisions. I thought the Nunes first one was very tight, but we don't know if those lines are straight or not. But they said it was offside. Probably from another angle, it probably looks onside. And then the game got heated up by Paul Tierney, our friend. I don't know what it is with him and Liverpool. I'm sure he was trying to. I mean, the Joel Matip yellow card that he got, you have to be absolutely partially sighted if you think that was a foul. And to give him a yellow card, I mean, I thought Joel Matip was going to start crying in the middle of the pitch. He just could not believe that. In fact, the whole of Anfield couldn't believe that decision either. But that's what, and it lifted the crowd. And then we started to get on top of the game. We were starting to create chances, and obviously, as I said, Darwin's couple of ones were offside, and then Mo gets on the score sheet, and it was a good move, good break up in the middle of the park. I just have to say, just talking about the middle of the park, anybody else agreeing with me that Endo, another good game at Anfield? I said that in my Brentford preview that Endo's always played well at Anfield, and he's done it again. I thought he was very good today. He was getting the ball and he was just moving it on. That's all he wanted to do, was to as soon as he got hold of the ball, he had a couple of dribbles, but his main aim today was just to control the bit where he was, and I thought he was really good. Dominic back to his best after a couple of games. I blame Jurgen, really. He shouldn't have made him play all that game at Bournemouth for that as long as he did. And then obviously, it just then the Luton game, it just went by. But what we did different from Luton's game last week was we kept the ball moving. If you remember at Luton, we were just sort of like, we weren't moving it quick enough. I was saying that we should be moving it quick enough through the lines, and we weren't. But today, obviously, with the crowd getting lifted by Tierney's performance in the first half with some of the decisions he was making. That got the crowd up and that got the players up, determined to win. So yeah, Cody Gakpo, played really well as well today. But yeah, just going on to Mo's goal, brilliant ball into Darwin, who I thought had a really good first half. On the half turn, past Mo in 1-0. Tierney then even was still stood in the 18-yard box, hoping that the goal was going to be offside or something, because and it wasn't. It was miles on. Mo, great finish. Tweeted at half time, look, we've done well. We should be looking to get the second as early as we can. Again, Brighton came out pretty brightly than us in the second half, and then we got the foothold into the game with Tsimikas playing a 1-2. I think it was Dominic Sloboslai or Gakpo getting to the byline, and then Mo putting it in. Mo didn't celebrate, did he? Because he was thinking that the ball might be given out, but obviously the ball wasn't out. It's not like the Newcastle one or anything like that. And then we quickly got the third with Tsimikas again involved on the left-hand side, and giving the ball to Jota. Great finish by Jota, really was. I mean, he's in a rich frame of form. So what's that for us at Anfield before this international break? Is that 4 out of 6 clean sheets or something? We're making a bit of a fortress, hard to score against at home, which is really good. Our away form, we've lost one, drawn most of them. So we need to get our away form sorted out. We should be fine. The table looks really good for the second week in October for us with this new squad. Man City drew 4-4 with Chelsea today, so they're a point ahead of us, and they've obviously, with the goals that they've scored, they've got a better goal difference than us. We're in second place, Arsenal just behind us, Tottenham, and then come Aston Villa on the outside. Now Villa had a good game, so they'll be in amongst the mixing it amongst them. So yeah, it's after a couple of weeks of indifferent performances and results, we were really back on it today, and it does make a difference with the supporters getting behind the team, especially at Anfield. We can't just think, oh, it's Brentford turning up, we'll get the points against them, because it's not like that. You know very well how difficult the Premier League is for all teams. So we played our first game against Chelsea at the beginning of the season. Everybody's saying that should be 3 points, but that's not the case. We were a new look team. Chelsea were all over the place, but you look what Chelsea are now. We're drawing that game against City today 4-4. So yeah, they're coming up strongly as well. So I'm pretty pleased about where we are at the moment. It's Jurgen will be more than pleased with how his players reacted today. It was really good to watch that performance. As I say, the crowd were great. No fist pumps from Jurgen at the end. I think he realises there's a long way to go with this game. So it's still a bit of a rebuild. We've got some injuries. If you look at the players that weren't playing today, Curtis Jones, Robertson, Thiago, Gravenberg, I keep mentioning Batacic, on his performances of last season. And to be fair, if you looked how weak our bench was today, when I say weak, I mean that experience in depth. The three players that came on are the most are the ones that I would have chose to come off the bench. The others were just there to make the numbers up for us, which was a bit slightly daunting prospect. Now, last season, if we would have had that, fans would have been going, well, look at this, we're not good enough. We haven't got the depth in strength. But last season was last season. We were all going through the, after having seven and a half years of good football to watch. It was an aging team. The team was tired. We had no energy. But if you look at the games now, we tend to stay in the games a lot longer. Apart from the Toulouse game, which was not a dead rubber as such, but there was some 9-10 changes made in that game. But we seem to have a bit of a good recovery, which will bode us well as the season goes on. So with obviously Jurgen and the coaches working at the AXA training ground with the lads when they get back, and try and get that momentum carried on until the next international break, which I think is going to be around about March time, and that break is just for friendly matches, which is absolutely disgraceful, if you ask me. If this break here is about playing the final group stage games, why should we have friendly games in March? Makes no sense to me at all. As you know, I'm not a big lover of the international football. I just think it's pointless exercise for me. So you're going to be going, having a couple of weeks off. He'll be happy. I'm more than pleased at where we are. So should you, Reds. If you disagree with me, send me a comment, talk to me, and we can have a discussion. But yeah, with this new look team, it bodes really well. Just out of that, mentioning who was missing, there was also our Alex McAllister. He was missing today as well. So you can see the quality of players that weren't available today for us. Right, that's enough from me. Okay, as I was saying right at the beginning, if you like what I'm doing, smash us a like, send me a comment, share, and subscribe. Let's talk all things Liverpool on here. Right, have a boss rest of the Sunday evening. I'm sure some of you will be staying up to watch Match of the Day or something like that. But I've already watched the game. I'll probably watch the game back again tomorrow on LFC TV. Okay, enjoy the rest of the day. Speak to you soon. Up the Reds.